Guys and girls, it's Know It Time!
Alright, I'm going to start a brand new chapter with you today, and this chapter is pretty simple, but a lot of people screw up on the silliest thing, and this is called transformers. No, I'm kidding. Transformations. Transformation. Okay. Transformation really is like transformers. It's about transforming something from one grid to another. I'm going to start off with some basic concepts and basic facts for you. The most basic thing you can start with is y equals to x. That's the most basic thing I can start with. And this really goes back to what you did with trig. And we're going to draw a little simple table of values. Nothing more, nothing less. Guys, gals, just choose some random Yahoo numbers for y. Doesn't matter what it is, positive, negative. Okay. Negative 10, negative 9, negative 8, 0, 1, 2. And just fill in what the x is.
I don't know what x is.
Y equals to x.
So I do the same thing?
Oh, no wonder you're in grade 12, yes. Good job. Oh, Grumpy. And that's why I passed you Math 8. Negative 10, negative 8, and so on. See? Very simple. Now, I'm going to create a brand new equation. Versus, every time I say that, it reminds me of that YouTube video, Rap Battle History. How many seen that before? You should watch it. Go home tonight and watch Rap Battle History.
I'm sorry, no, we have a life.
You have a life, please.
Yeah, we do not.
Stop lying, Grumpy. X plus 1.
PG, yours is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. All you're going to do is create a same table of values using the same x value. Okay, I want you to do the same x value. Y, x. Negative 10, negative 9, negative 8, 0, 1, 2. All you're going to do is give me the y value. Okay? Nisha. Yep, because we choose x. Okay? Normally I should have chose x first, but I did y, but it makes no difference. If I look at this, say somebody say, hey, this is easy, negative 9, because all I did was I add 1. Wait.
X plus 1.
No.
Add 1.
Negative 10 plus 1. Okay, so let's do the math. Negative 10 plus 1 is negative 9. Okay. This is 2. This is 3. See, I want you to circle one thing, this plus 1. This plus 1, look what it does. It shifts the y value. Okay, it doesn't shift the x. It shifts the y value up 1. That's what it does. Just like, remember, we did sine stuff. Y equals to sine theta. Yep. Versus y equals to sine theta minus 9. The only new thing you really have is this minus 9. And I've taught you what that was. This is called your vertical displacement from trig. See, normally I should have taught you transformation first so you can understand trig, but I did a total reverse. So transformation is what you did already, except you didn't realize it. That's your vertical displacement, which is 9 down. And the key thing you got to understand is this star. It only affects the y coordinate. it only affects the y coordinate. Good question. When email your English teacher that, and they'll send you. Let's try if I give you this. Y equals to sine theta minus pi by 2. Back in trig. Notice now the number is inside the bracket. What does this do? Back in trig. Shifts it which way? Right. This is something called a phase shift. In this case, shifts right. And the key behind this is this, put a star. It only changes x coordinate. Because when you're talking about phase shift, my x coordinate only changes x coordinate. I'm going to pull these together. Let's say I give you this. A point. 3, comma 2 lies on y equals to f of x. Find the new point. For y equals to f, open bracket, lies, lies. Okay, everybody lies, except for Mr. No. X plus 10 minus 7. Every number tells a story. Find a story behind each number. Guys, gals, I'm going to pause it. And if I look at this, f of x, x plus 10 minus 7, really, there's two things. One is this number inside a bracket. If it's in a bracket, it's called a phase shift. Bana, what is this going to do? That plus 10. Left to the left to the left. Everything you need to solve is to the left. Minus 7. And this is going to be down 7. The reason why... See, the reason why is, if it's in a bracket, we know it's a phase shift from what I've taught you before. If it's outside a bracket, it's kind of called down. So we're going to go down 7. My 3 and 2 is not 3 and 2 anymore. It's going to be completely different now. The 10 affects your 3. All right, Paul, what's my new coordinate going to be? So you're at 3. That's your x coordinate, right? You're going to go left 10. If you go left 10 from 3, what number are you at? No, whoa. Nope, left. Negative 7. Because left, really, look at 3. Look at your number line. 2, 1, 0, negative 7, comma, negative 5. Because you're starting at 2. Count 2 down from 7, which is, so your new coordinate is negative 7. Negative 7, negative 5. See, this is called transformations. Let's draw something, guys. Instead of giving you a coordinate, sometimes I can give you a picture. And let's do a picture of... I'm not going to tell you who I'm drawing, but you guys probably figure it out. And this is a girl. Y equals to f of x. Can't tell you who I'm drawing, but you can probably guess. Okay. Looks very grumpy. Redraw y equals, not Japanese baby, equals to x plus 2 minus 4. If you were to guess, what would the new picture look like? I'm going to pause it. Every number tells a story. I look at here, I'm going to do just a few quick highlights. This plus 2 tells a story. And that's your phase shift. This is not right. This is left 2. Okay? Because if it's in a bracket, remember we've got to do the opposite. Minus 4. Gary, you going to go? Down 4. Now, a lot of you ask, Mr. No, how come I don't have coordinates and points to work with? Guys, gals, you're going to use guess. If I shift this left down 4, really, your picture may look something like this. See, everything stays the same. The only thing that changes... Ooh, that looks even worse. The only thing that changes is the position. This is called transformation. You're taking something, moving around. This is transformation. Where do we need this in real life? Computer programmers. When you're a game designer, you want to move one picture to another picture. This is the computer programming we use. Okay? And there's a company out there that just made the most stupidest invention app, and they sold it for big bucks. Draw something.
That's so much fun.
That app, Draw Something, has over 100 million downloads. That company was about to go bankrupt. In about a week, it was about to shut down because they ran out of money. Now, they got bought out by... Which company bought it out? Zynga, the creator of Animal Farm or whatever farm it is. Farmville, that's it. Animal Farm. And guess how much they bought out for? $180 million for that one company. So the guy who invented that Draw Something, he was about to go bankrupt. He was about to sell his house and everything. Now he's like, I can buy 10 houses. Okay? Because now they have 100 million people on this app. They can sell advertisements on now. So now they're going to have flash advertisements for you. And that's how they make money. Because every time you view an advertisement, they get 1 penny. 100 million people, imagine how many pennies they make.
I know, but I mean, like, how do they make money from the app?
Oh, they don't. They basically sell it later to someone who wants to buy, just like this one.
And for people who want to buy the full version.
Yep. So guys, gals. What if I give you this one?
Hack it. Jailbreak.
I'm gonna jailbreak my phone.
Y equals to f of x. Now, a lot of people are saying, Mr. Snow, what the heck is f of x? If you don't like to use f of x, you can use y equals to f of u if you want. Okay? It makes no difference to me. This is just saying y is f of x. It's some function. We don't know what it is. If you don't use x, you can use A, B, C, and use any letter you like. Okay? Now, I want you to, this is something called the original. It means any function. It could be anything you want. Any function. I want you to create an equation. Create an equation for right 7 up 3. Right 7 up 3. I'm going to pause it. Now it's almost there. I'm going to repeat. What's your equation for this going to be? Y equals to? F of x minus 7 plus 3. That's correct. Okay, it's easy. This is called straightforward. Again, I want you to focus on one thing. This only works when y is by itself. Because when y is by itself, look at this. In all my equations, y is by itself. If I give you something like this, y plus 4 equals to f of x plus 2. In this question, tell me in English what happens.
You bring it over.
So English, so what does the plus 2 do? Left 2. But look at this, there's a 4 here.
You bring
can
it
bring
to
it
the other
over.
side.
You gotta bring it to the other side. See, that 4 is not up 4 anymore. When you bring it over, it becomes down. A lot of people don't realize that. Say, hey, Miss No, there's plus 4. See, that only works if y is by itself. If I bring it over, y equals to f of x plus 2 minus 4. This now becomes down 4, left 2. See? I don't even have to think about this. This is not like trig where I have to think and write down sine over cos about 2 Gucci girls and other stuff. I don't need to think about that. This is very simple stuff. Now, a lot of people can do this, but what they can't do is something called, put a star beside this. This is called theory. Theory is where you're going to lose all your marks in if you make mistakes on this chapter. Theory is basically working. This is all about. It's not all about that. That's what you do later, but that's not here. This is all about working backwards. Okay. It's all about working backwards. If you lose mark or if you fail this chapter, I guarantee you it's based on theory. Your theory is weak. Here's how theory works. If I give you something like this is not theory. It's straightforward. Just bam, look at it. I'm done. Theory is when I give you this. For example, this is called vertical displacement theory. Displacement. Okay. The theory behind vertical displacement is this. You're going to replace y with y minus. Choose the letter. Doesn't matter what letter it is. Now the book used k. Doesn't matter. Y minus k. If k is greater than 0, then it's a phase shift up k units. Then it's a phase shift up k units. Oh, whoa, vertical displacement. Sorry, whoa. Then it's a vertical displacement. I'm using my wrong term. Then it's a vertical displacement up k units. This sounds tricky and confusing. Here's the reason why. If k is less than 0, then it's a phase shift, vertical displacement down k units. I'm going to give you a question. I'm going to show you the theory behind this. In every question we've been working with is y equals to f of x. I'm going to give you an example where it's no longer f of x. Because somebody said, Miss No, I hate working with that. I'm going to give you this. Come on, my ink. Yep. 2x plus 3y equals to 6. They're going to ask you, create an equation. An equation that shifts up 2 units. Create an equation that shifts up 2 units. notice one thing. F of x is not there anymore. If f of x is not there, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. Nope. I'm going to ask you to leave everything the way it is. I'm going to shift up. So I'm going to ask you to highlight the letter you're going to replace right now. You're going to replace y. Because when you shift up and down, you're going to replace y. So we're going to write down, everything stays the same. 2x. I haven't touched 2x in any way. Plus, we're going to do theory. Look at the theory. I want you to replace y with y minus k. So you're going to write down y minus k. Use any letter you like. Okay? I replace y with y minus k equals to 6. If I want to go up 2 units, I want you to figure out what goes in this bracket. I'm going to pause it. If I want this to shift up 2 units, we're going to replace slowly. 2x plus 3 y minus, or is it a plus? Minus 2. Now the reason why it's minus 2 is because look, y is not by itself. If I ever get y by itself, that minus 2 actually becomes plus 2. See, this is called theory. Theory is what kills people. I'm replacing y with y minus k. Y is not by itself. Guys and gals, I want you to expand this out and solve it now. So this becomes 2x plus 3y minus 6. See, that 2 is actually now at minus 6. And this is the most crucial part right here. Put a star beside this part. Step 2. If you made a mistake, it's going to be right here. A lot of you think it's going to be plus 2. It's not plus 2 because there's no more f of x. When you work backward with no f of x in sight, everything has to be reverse. Train your mind to think of reverse. Here's another reason why it's reverse. Look, anything in a bracket is reverse. Y minus 2 is actually plus 2. And you're going to solve for this. So you can leave your answer like this. This is fine. This is called the vertical displacement theory. Next thing, phase shift theory.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
2x plus 3y minus 6 equals 6?
Yeah. You can solve it, but I want to focus on phase shift theory.
So if the only explanation you have as to why it's opposite,
Because there's no more f of x. Because when you work backwards, see, f of x is just a simple format. It says there's a function. But because there's no f of x and you're working backwards, everything is reversed. Okay?
Can you watch the video first?
Oh, no, you're almost done. The video is... It's kind of stuck there for some reason.
Well, let's watch.
Oh, just after the phase shift. Come on. Remember, good things come to those who wait. Phase shift. Here's how the phase shift works. Patience. Oh, it's stuck. X. Sorry. Replace x with x minus, choose another letter, let's say r. I'm not touching y anymore, I'm replacing x. If r is greater than 0, then that's the phase shift right. Okay. Some of you say, but Miss No, r is greater than 0, that's a plus, isn't that a negative? That's a bit confusing, I'll show you why. If r is less than 0, that's the phase shift left. You have to understand the question. Is it a theory question or is it f of x question? Here's your question. If there's f of x, it's the f of x question. So look at this one. X squared plus y squared equals to 10. Is this a f of x or a theory question? Theory, because there's no such thing as f of x. Students don't realize that, and that's where they lose all their marks from. I'm going to replace, now here's your question. It's going to say up 1, right 2. There's two things I'm going to do. I'm going to replace x and I'm going to replace y. I'm going to pause it. Oop, wrong one. For your first step. I'm going to replace x with x minus r squared. I'm going to replace y. I haven't touched any other numbers yet, with y minus k squared equals to 10. Your job is to figure out what goes in each bracket now. Grumpy, take a look at the first one. What do you think goes here? X. No. Whoa, whoa. Negative something. It's not negative 1. 2.
Oh, yeah.
Because it says right 2. Squared. Plus. Oh, come on. My ink is kind of acting up. Plus. Y. Minus. Good. Minus 1. A lot of people say it's plus 1. See, plus 1 is only when you have f of x and y is not y by itself equals to 10. Guys, you can stop right here and I accept it. This is called theory. Theory is a bit more challenging because you got to retrain your brain. Anything in the bracket is reverse. See? Minus 1, normally you think minus 1 is down, but it's in the bracket, so it's up, reverse. Yep. But when you deal with x, it stays the same because it's in bracket always to begin with. So that's what it is. I'm going to get you to look at one more question. I'm going to give you some work to try on. Turn to the first page, please. First page. I'm going to show you how to do number 3 right now. Number 3, there's a triangle. Doot. It asks you to redraw this triangle so that you have 1 left, 2 down. See, 1 left, here's a triangle. Now, the key to doing graphing is I want you to choose key points on this graph. I want you to put a dot at all the vertices of the triangle right now. Right here. Right here. And right here. Put a dot at those 3 locations. Those are all my key points in this triangle. Write down the coordinates right beside each dot. This looks like it's going to be 6, 0.
You know that.
Because it's in your thing. Oh, sorry, no, 0, 6. My apologies. It's Monday, you can't blame me. Next one, this is, yeah, it's on straight on your paper. This one looks like it's going to be, yeah, I said that. 2, 2. First page. And the last one looks like it's going to be negative 4, 0. I'm going to go, you're going to take all these coordinates right now. You're going to apply it. You go 1 left, 2 down. Write down your new coordinate for me, please. 1 left, 2 down. This gives you negative 1, 4. Agree? This one, 1 left, 2 down. Gives you 1, 0. This gives me negative 5, negative 2. Plot these new points in your grid and draw your triangle again. That's it. This is 3. Then there's another one, f of x minus 2 plus 1. Then you got to tell the English.
Figure out what the coordinates.
It's right there. Oh. So guys, that's how you do your graph. Choose key points, apply it, and go for it. Your work will be this. Page 1. You're going to do letter.
Are we done?
Yeah, letters A to L to L. A to L to L.
So let's start with you see the third graph?
Yep.
Do we do that on base of the original?
No, based on the original. Yep.
Okay. Based on the original here, right?
Yep, based on the original. Now, that ends my recording for today.